All right, everyone, this video is to those who suffer from occipital neuralgia, which is a condition that I suffer from. It's the condition, actually, that caused me to start this whole adult orthodontic expansion project in the first place. First, what is occipital neuralgia? Occipital neuralgia is a pain condition in which the nerves at the back of the neck, the occipital region, are in a constant state of irritation and are constantly on edge and are very easily triggered to the point where if you set them off, they trigger a headache and nausea episode, or at least that's how it manifests for me. So basically what that means for me is if I'm not careful with my neck posture, the nerves at the back of my neck get really pissed off really easily, and that sets off in this kind of on-off type switch, okay? And when it goes on, I end up with a terrible headache that can't really be aborted for at least 24 hours. So my life essentially has been one big effort, at least for the past 10 years, to tiptoe around this occipital neuralgia condition. I do everything I can to make sure I don't set those nerves at the back of my neck off, because when I do, it's miserable. And I get nauseous, I can't eat, I can't think, because headache pain prevents you from thinking. And in general, I'm in a state of fight or flight misery, and I curl up into the fetal position on my bed and massage and use Tiger Balm, and I wait it out. And that's the best that I can do when I'm struck by the occipital neuralgia episode. But what I want to talk about in this video is how to manage that in a small adjustment that I'm going to make in managing my own occipital neuralgia condition based on my experience this past week. So this past week, I've been doing a lot of work. I've been doing a lot of videos. I've been doing a lot of video editing. I've been doing a lot of responding to comments on YouTube, basically a lot of screen time. And what that screen time has done is it's caused me to hunch over like this, and that in turn has caused me to have more occipital neuralgia symptoms than I'm used to. Normally my lifestyle is much more kind of loosey-goosey, not so screen-based, and I get up and about and make sure that I don't let those muscles in my neck and in my shoulders and in my back tense up to the point that those occipital nerves get squeezed up, causing an episode. So finally yesterday, after having symptoms for a few days of occipital neuralgia, I realized what was causing it, and it was that I was having too much screen time, and I decided to spend the evening off of the screen and doing shoulder, neck, and back exercises and stretches to get that area to let go and to let those nerves relax. I find that pull-ups are the best manager of occipital neuralgia. Why? Because when you do pull-ups, you are engaging the muscles at the back of the neck and in the shoulders, and you're causing those muscles, for whatever reason, to relax. Even though you're exercising them, the net result of the pull-ups is that those muscles relax, and the nerves, as a result, relax, and the occipital neuralgia subsides. But the mistake I made the past few days is that I neglected that routine. And I think the root problem is that I've been doing pull-ups in bulk sessions once every 2 or 3 days. And what I really need to do is I need to do them more often, maybe multiple times per day in smaller doses. So maybe 3 sets of pull-ups a day, 5 or 10 pull-ups 3 times a day instead of 3 sets of 5 or 10 pull-ups every other day. And because the point of the pull-ups for me is not necessarily to strengthen. I'm not looking to get bulk. I'm not even looking for an aesthetic result from the pull-ups. All I really do it for is to keep that musculature loosey-goosey to prevent the occipital neuralgia from kicking in. So for anyone with occipital neuralgia, this is my advice to you. Incorporate some kind of pull-up or shoulder exercise routine, not in bulk sessions every 2 or 3 days, but multiple times throughout the day, to keep that region at the back of your neck in a constant state of loosey-goosey relaxation. And I think this will prevent you from falling into that rut where you have so much pain that you can't exercise in the first place, because that's really the risk, is that you fall into that nasty cycle where you're in so much pain that you can't even work out, and then you're stuck in that place of pain. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed that. Hope it's relevant to some of you. or at least to some people with occipital neuralgia who, trust me, I know you're suffering, and take what I'm saying to heart. Really, this is a message to myself more than anything, to remember to stay on top of that for myself. All right, everyone. Have a good day. Peace.